I'm going to give you a story, okay? This story is something that I was told, not by somebody, okay? This story was given to me. If you know, you know. This story was given to me, okay? And it inspired me to not only create, but to see in myself that I could create and make things myself, okay? For those of you struggling, this story is going to help you, okay? So I need you to go into your mind and open up that imagination. I need you to paint as I talk, okay? Paint this picture in your mind. Paint this. This story right here. If you have sensitive ears, click off now, okay? Click off now, because what I'm telling you, I'm gonna move you, okay? Let's get into it. So remember, like I told you guys, I'm single. I have no kids, okay? So this came to me. If I was a parent, if I did have a child, right? And this is where it gets a little deep. If my child had some type of heart condition or some type of internal failure going on, okay? And I had taken my child to the doctors, to the hospital, okay? And they said that my child had 2 weeks to live. Not one, but two, okay? And during that first week, I'm taking my child to the doctor, okay? And I'm getting all of the feedback, all of this feedback, right? The doctor then tells me, once again, okay, so you have one more week, yada, yada, yada. Deal with it as you will, right? I'm sure they would put it more lightly than that. I'm not trying to diss nobody, okay? But understand this. That second week, you as a parent, me as a parent, anybody as a parent, I can guarantee you that we would do everything that we could do to try to figure out how to fix the situation. Week 1 was already done. We've already tried. Okay. Week 2, what do you think happens? I would take it into my own hands and try to develop something. I would take it into my own hands to try to make something. Wouldn't you? Okay, let's progress the story. So let's say that we built something, okay, to put inside of our child that would fix what's going on, okay? So during those first 3 days, you build something and it works. Let's say that it works, okay? You spend 2 whole days talking to a hospital. You go in there and sit down and you talk your heart out, okay? They deny you. They don't deny you. They deny what you made, okay? They deny what you made. That second week rolls around, okay? That second week rolls around. This happens, and what ends up happening is you as a parent, me as a parent, like I said, would go in and do something, correct? I mean, some of you may be thinking otherwise, but I'm just going to say this. You're going to do what you can, correct? Okay. So that's not the problem. Okay. I'm going to note that that's not the problem. The problem comes right here, where who goes to jail? Because if your child wakes up and there's nothing, no recollection of what happened, and they wake up, let's say a day later, right? And somebody comes to check in on you and they see your kid and they're like, oh my gosh, yada, yada, word blows up. Who goes to jail? My thing is, who goes to jail? Do we as parents, we who made something and showed it and it got denied, go to jail? Or is the hospital at fault? Are all of those hospitals at fault? My question is, where does the blame lie? So there is a block in innovation. I don't know if you guys understand this, but I need you to be inspired, okay? And this, like I said, this story was to help you understand one of the barriers that's up here, okay? And like I said, I'm just trying to empower you guys. Keep going, keep growing, okay? Let that story like fuel you, help you understand what it is that I'm coming for, what I'm going for, and what I need you to understand. At the same time, you don't have to take none of the stuff that I'm saying. I appreciate you guys for being here, but at the same time, understand the morality behind that story, okay? I appreciate you guys very much for watching my videos and watching my content. This is one of the very longest videos. I think I said that a little wrong, but this is one of the longest videos I've had, and I did want to tell you all about that story because it is powerful. If you know, you know. Keep going, keep growing. Bye.